The three scores and a familiar starting five for the Lakers. Whiteside and JaVale McGee with the tip. Here we go. LeBron. Here's Anthony Davis. He'll pull him in. James pushes, gives it up all the way across the floor. Contavious
hoping to be crisp and to pay attention to detail.
There's a block. And continues to be a major threat. He's had some huge games in this postseason playing with that dislocated finger. Turnover, transition, Green, foul. LeBron with a long three. Yeah.
What you did for the NBA.
And great to see the kids from the Mamba League. Bullet pass to Davis. Steps inside the three.
Portland may have to make a substitution with one of their big fellas as big fella. And when you have one, great steal by Nurkic, you have a little more room.
Nurkic already, that was a key for both coaches. And a turnaround.
Signature move, except to get buckets. And right here on the turnaround.
LeBron, despite a triple-double in his Laker playoff debut, with the putback.
See how the paint just opened up there for Lillard.
Gives it up, and Melo took some contact. He wants a foul, none called. And it's a breakaway for the Lakers and lost.
Additional big, you put AD at the center position and look for Nurkic to try to force himself inside like he is here.
Oh, time for Portland now. Laker bench on the floor. Here's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He's touched for the Lakers, but they were getting to the line often. McCollum. And now Nurkic with the foul.
You help your team as a coach as far as field goal percentage. Set up your players.
Caldwell-Pope on him. And Lillard dumps it inside. White. So cool to see who's going to be in the virtual crowd each and every night. Lakers have 16 field goal attempts, 16 free throws. And that's ever happened in the NBA to go that long and then be the #1 seed. Anthony Simons, his first run in the game, and there's Whiteside. Second quarter. Trent, he'll pull it. And he's got it. And LeBron will take it to the end of the first. Doesn't get it off in time. No run to start it. Last 3 quarters for the Lakers. They've outscored the Blazers. They are
one-on-one in with Whiteside. And how about LeBron coming back on the other end in the rear view?
Shutdown. Had wins over Milwaukee. Had wins over the Clippers as well. Ending of that decision. No Trevor Ariza for the Blazers. There's Marquise. Melo, pull up. Got it. Double in a losing effort in game 1. Best scoring game in game 3 with 38. He's got 11. The Lakers are 8 for 12 from three-point range. Nurkic, Russo running the point with LeBron playing at the 2 right now. That was nice leave.
All movement and LeBron doing his thing.
And look at J.R. Smith with a steal up ahead. LeBron James. He'll take it all the way. LeBron James. Rail cam takes you all the way. LeBron James.
Still have to retreat back out to the three-point line.
Nurkic leaves it for Carmelo Anthony.
Cross screen for LeBron right now. They're going to try to keep him involved on that post.
Atomics for LeBron James. Howard's first basket. Here is disciple of George Karl. Here's Lillard all the way in. 2011.
Both assistant coaches are now head coach.
To the Blazers. McCollum, the crossover. McCollum all the way in with a roll.
Has post position inside. 3 seconds, maybe.
Wanted the ball. They didn't find him, but they get to start this game. Lakers in the first 4 minutes have that big lead. Caruso all the way in. Cleared out. Help comes from Melo. Wide open. Caruso. A 3-point. Whelming the 8-seeded Blazers right now as we approach the 1-minute mark of this first half. LeBron James developing as a story on its own right now. Absolutely. It's with 50 plus. Coming to the end of this second quarter. LeBron James all the way in. That has been the theme of the night. The drives by the... I'll never forget, as long as I'm doing this job, the incredible finish of this one after a dominating first half performance. Anthony Davis. No, LeBron rips down the offensive board.
The locker room and everyone, coaches, upper management, everyone feels.
Minimizing all of that to be able to compete in these playoffs here.
There's no question, and even in the last 24, he is on the NBA campus.
Well, as LeBron takes a deep three, are just senselessly being murdered outside of the ball. They're in the struggle, so they can get back to work and continue the great work they're doing.
Carmelo will try to get some more minutes. There's going up top for McGee. 21 assists for the Lakers on 34 made baskets. Nurkic sends it out to Carmelo Anthony. And the 3-pointer. Positive activity going here. And a blowout in game 4. Penny. And he sets up McGee running the floor, and the layup is
playoff game, but in my estimation, it's their 12th because those first 8.
James on the post up. And now Kuzma for 3. He's got it. Hassan Whiteside.
Feel for how to continue to play off them because they're going to have some offensive struggles later on in this championship, and you'll be the greatest. And just keep your focus on the big picture of this game.
He's put up a lot of points in his playoff career. He's got over 1,000 points in playoff action as Dwight Howard.
Melo thought he was fouled on a play and didn't get the call. And
Waiters. Yeah, he'll take it. First basket of the game for Dion Waiters. McCullough's going to take us to the end of the third quarter here.
And if he and AD aren't on the floor at the same time, how will the others react? These are the type of plays, and this next 12 minutes.
Not on the floor, they're just going to have to enjoy all of this. As Wenyen Gabriel.
Who's going to have the ball late in the shot clock? What type of players there are
in these NBA playoffs. Now we're set up tomorrow for East, but this Western Conference has gotten tighter. There's a flush. Waiters pull it past Kuzma, open for 3, and Howard there with the follow.
And another facilitator to give LeBron 3 or 4 minutes of rest. Whiteside just.
What a wild year it has been for Waiters. It's self-inflicted in a lot of ways. He was in limbo with Miami, plus in a playoff game, as the scoring tandems go. And then for the
coaching staffs here, all the coaching staffs, in my opinion, that really have some grace all year long, and he makes them better players.
And his last game, as Jared mentioned, early March, it was March 10th, the last time he played in an NBA. J.R. Smith, Dion Waiters, players are trying to get back 3-1. They're going to have Lillard, but he exited this game in the third quarter.
It is Rondo. He can be that facilitator. That's why I was so impressed through his penetration to get others involved.
All right, coming down the home stretch here on Wednesday night. We'll have it for you here on TNT. One last heave. Simons can't get it to go.